I'm Joe Prendergast. I'm here today to introduce a service that will allow Wachovia to handle the needs of a special group of our customers and potential customers in ways we have not been able to in the past. The new service is called the Wachovia Investors Account. It is a multifaceted account that will encourage investors with $10,000 or more of investable assets to consolidate all of their investment and banking activity into one simple, time-saving account. The customers this service will attract are among the best a bank can have. They're financially sophisticated, well-to-do, and generally use 2 to 3 times as many banking services as the average customer. The Wachovia Investors Account is a cornerstone service which integrates the sale and delivery of traditional and non-traditional financial services. The Wachovia Investors Account offers such an attractive array of services that we are confident that many of the customers who use it will make Wachovia their primary financial institution and will begin to rely on Wachovia for all their banking and investing needs. This is why we refer to the Wachovia Investors Account as the ultimate relationship service. In the next few minutes, you'll learn more about what the account is and how it works. You'll also hear from bankers across Wachovia who are excited about what the Wachovia Investors Account will mean for their customers. I hope that once you've heard the features and benefits of this new service, you'll be as excited as we are about the arrival of the Wachovia Investors Account.
I'm an investor, but it's not like that's all I do. I'm an orthodontist, and I really don't want a second job managing my investments. Maintaining control over my assets is important to me, but if my bank could simplify the process so it would take less of my time, well, that would be worth taking a look at.
Hello. We are here at the Wachovia Thruway branch in Winston-Salem to talk about the Wachovia Investors Account. Why a branch? Because it represents a lot of what makes this account different from similar accounts offered by brokerage houses. So what's the difference? Well, first of all, this is a bank. We can provide a complete line of financial services in addition to investment services. Second, how many of these branches are there? Well, more than 220 in North Carolina and 130 in Georgia. That means we're a lot more convenient to get to than most brokerage firms.
I've heard it 1,000 times from this kind of customer. They want everything in one place.
Third, this isn't just any bank. This is Wachovia. Given the opportunity to consolidate all of their financial dealings in one place, our satisfied customers would rather that place be Wachovia. Now it can be. And fourth, there's our branch personnel. Our customers know the kind of service they will get at their Wachovia branch, and they keep coming back.
They want accuracy, responsiveness, and friendliness. They want somebody at the bank who knows who they are and is responsive to their needs. They expect it.
The Wachovia Investors Account will be available through Wachovia Brokerage Service and here at our branches.
One customer, a radiologist, came to Wachovia to discuss services we might have to replace the services he was using at his broker. We called Wachovia Brokerage Service to see how they could help. He wanted the check writing and investment suite features that we weren't able to offer. With the Wachovia Investors Account, I think we can get him back.
Let's review the features of the Wachovia Investors Account and talk about how they'll benefit our investor customers. A good way to summarize them is to look at what the customer will see on a monthly basis. The Wachovia Investors Account Statement.
Oh, I can do all the paperwork. I've done it before. It's necessary. But is it necessary for me to do it? I don't think so. If I can have all the information in one place, I will spend less time on paperwork, and I will have more time for other things.
One of the investor's account's most important features is that it has one statement, not 3 or 4 or more from several different institutions arriving at different times of the month. No, it's one statement that lets the Wachovia investor see all of their investment and transaction activity for the month in one place. The first page is account summaries of the various elements of the investor's accounts. These elements include the brokerage account, which is combined with an investment and checking account. Then you may have the margin account. And finally, the bank line or equity bank line of credit. Now, this combination of features does represent relief from an investor's major bookkeeping headaches, but that's just the beginning.
Together, these products and services are a powerful tool for increasing the efficiency of the investment process for our customers. With this account, the investors will find that they don't have to work as hard, while their money is working even harder.
Wachovia Brokerage Service is at the center of this new account. While the investor's personal banker will handle the account opening and customer service functions of the account, the actual trading will be done through Wachovia Brokerage Service.
We have many customers who currently use their Merrill Lynch for their primary investment account and keep minimum balance in their Wachovia account because we haven't been able to offer this service. Now we can offer them the account because our commissions are lower. We should be able to keep their general fees down as well.
This is a new account, but the brokerage service has been around since the early 80s. Through our registered brokers, investors can buy and sell stocks, corporate bonds, and mutual funds conveniently and economically. Investors can buy and sell securities 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling Wachovia Brokerage Services toll-free number. Investors can invest in government securities, money market instruments, and more through Wachovia's bond representatives who are available during regular business hours.
The Wachovia Investors account customer will have the savvy to manage their own investments. With access to the right information, they can make their own investment decisions.
The information that drives investment decisions is available to investors through the Wachovia Investors account, from the general to the specific and from the long-term to the up-to-the-minute. Monthly, with their statements, Wachovia investors will receive Standard & Poor's Market Month newsletter. The statement itself includes the current market values and Standard & Poor's buy-sell recommendations on stocks held in the brokerage account when the stocks are among those ranked by Standard & Poor's. Wachovia investors can order 4 Standard & Poor's research reports per year on the companies of their choice. Wachovia is unique in offering these at no cost to the customer. And day to day, 24 hours a day, Wachovia investors can use Wachovia's BrokerLink service to access information on over 50,000 stocks and options on the New York Stock Exchange, plus NASDAQ over-the-counter issues from any touch-tone phone. In addition to investment information, your customers will have easy access to account information. The monthly statement includes a detailed accounting of every brokerage transaction the customer made throughout the month and all checking account activity. On a day-to-day basis, account information is available through ATMs and by phone through Wachovia's phone access service. Of course, the Wachovia investor can also contact his or her personal banker by phone or in person at their convenient branch location. Now let's look at the automatic investment and checking features of the Wachovia investor's account.
They want their money making as much for them as possible, but they don't want the hassle of worrying about it every day. They need an account that will take care of that for them. That's the Wachovia investor's account.
The first thing the checking account does is take care of keeping the investor's liquid assets invested. On a daily basis, these assets are swept and invested into an investment fund of the customer's choosing. There are 5 options available: Wachovia Money Market Insured Investment, Biltmore Money Market, Biltmore Tax-Free Money Market, Biltmore U.S. Treasury Money Market, and North Carolina Daily Municipal Income Fund, in North Carolina only. The checking account not only keeps the money invested, but keeps it accessible as well. The account features free Wachovia Investors account checks and unlimited check writing with no monthly or per check fee. The customer's checks are not returned to them, but check numbers, amounts, and date paid are itemized on the monthly statement. Photocopies of checks paid are available within 3 days, and the cost is at the discretion of the branch. In the event the customer is subject to an IRS audit, all check copies will be free. Duplicate wallet-style checks can be offered to the customer free of charge. Wachovia Investors account customers automatically qualify for a Wachovia banking card with Visa check. This, of course, allows them all the convenience of automatic teller machines, plus it allows them to make purchases at retail outlets with the ease of a credit card, but without the interest charges. The purchase price is debited from the checking account, and the transactions are described on the statement. Customers who do a lot of traveling will find the Wachovia banking card with Visa check particularly useful with the additional convenience this feature provides.
The account makes trading more convenient, too. When I call in a trade, I won't have to worry about writing a check or transferring funds. It'll automatically be charged against my investor's account. When dividend or interest payments come in, they'll automatically be added to my account and swept into the investment fund I've selected.
Again, all of this checking and investment account activity is reflected in the monthly statement. 2 credit options are available through the Wachovia Investors account, a line of credit and a margin loan. Wachovia Investors account customers may qualify for a bank line or equity bank line of credit as part of their account. This line of credit is accessed in 2 ways. The first is automatic. The bank line is primarily a part of this account as protection against overdraft and to meet other credit needs. If customers prefer, they can also access the line of credit directly through special checks without depleting the funds in the checking and investment account. The activity in the bank line is also detailed in the monthly statement. Wachovia Brokerage Service makes margin loans available through the Wachovia Investors account. Through a margin account, the investor can borrow money using the assets in the brokerage account as collateral. Unlike the bank line, the margin account is not accessed automatically. The customer can request a margin loan through the brokerage service. Investors can borrow to purchase securities or simply borrow up to 50% of the market value of the assets in their accounts. The margin account activity is tracked on the monthly statement as well, including margin interest, the margin loan balance, and the total equity. Another advantage of this consolidated record keeping comes at tax time. In addition to the monthly statement, Wachovia Investors account customers will receive a year-end account summary. Okay, we've looked at the features of the Wachovia Investors account. Now let's see how it works. First of all, to open a Wachovia Investors account requires a deposit of $10,000 in assets, whether in cash or securities or both. There's an $85 annual fee for this account, which brings together full banking and investment services. This account is for active investors.
On average, Wachovia Brokerage Service brings in about $75 in fees per transaction. This is one of the bank's sources of income from this product.
The ultimate relationship service. Now, with the Wachovia Investors account, upscale customers have a place to consolidate their financial relationships, making their investment more efficient and releasing another valuable commodity, their time.
The $10,000 minimum requirement is low enough to attract the emerging affluent customers. This customer's assets are likely to grow to $100,000 or more. Perhaps later they'll become a trust customer. But along the way, they will use a number of additional banking products.
With the strong relationship we can establish through the Wachovia Investors account, customers are likely to come to us for their other needs as well. So watch for the opportunities to cross-sell other Wachovia products. Personal bankers and brokerage customer service representatives will handle opening and maintenance of this account. But tellers, service representatives, in fact anyone in the bank system can make referrals. Now that the product is available, how will you spot potential customers? One way is to look for checks from other brokerage firms and banks. Dividend checks might be another clue. So be aware of potential Wachovia investors and make those referrals.
I think we're going to be very successful with this product. We meet the investors' needs, we have a convenient delivery system, we've got the additional banking products as they need them. Not only is this the ultimate relationship service, I think it's a relationship that will benefit the customer and Wachovia.